you apart, piece by piece. When the truth is revealed, it will feel like every dream you've built with them is falling to the ground, shattering at your feet. The family you trusted has been discussing you in ways you never imagined. And when the truth finally comes to light, it will leave you wondering if you ever truly belonged in their world. They've been whispering things about you, things you would never expect. When you find out, the weight of their betrayal will feel like it's crushing your heart. The same people who smiled in your face have been speaking about you behind your back. When you hear what they've been saying, the pain will echo in your soul long after the words have been spoken. You thought their family accepted you, but when you hear what they've really been thinking and saying about you, it will feel like your entire world has been flipped upside down. Behind your back, they've been questioning your every motive, doubting your every action. When you finally hear their words, it will feel like the deepest cut you've ever experienced. They've been tearing you down in ways you never saw coming, and when you finally hear the truth, the pain will be so raw, you'll wonder if you'll ever heal from it. Their family has been building a narrative around you that you never even realized. When the truth is exposed, the heartbreak will be more than you can bear. You believed in them, trusted them, but the conversations happening behind closed doors will leave you feeling betrayed in ways you never imagined. You've been in the dark for so long, unaware of the truth. When it finally comes out, the weight of their words will leave you broken and lost. They've been spinning a story behind your back, twisting everything you do into something it's not. When you find out, it will feel like your heart is breaking in slow motion. The family you thought would support you has been judging you from the shadows. When you hear their true thoughts, the betrayal will feel like a physical wound. You trusted them to have your back, but instead, they've been quietly tearing you apart with every word. When the truth comes out, the devastation will be unimaginable. Their family has been crafting lies and spreading rumors behind your back. When you hear the truth, it will feel like the ground is being pulled out from under you. They've been carefully plotting, planning, and scheming without your knowledge. When the truth is revealed, it will be a heartbreak so deep you won't know how to recover. Behind closed doors, they've been judging and criticizing every move you've made. When you find out, it will feel like the world you've built with them is crumbling. You've been the subject of their quiet judgments for so long, and when you finally hear the truth, the pain will be a burden you didn't see coming. The whispers behind your back will soon turn into a storm of revelations. When the truth comes to light, it will break you in ways you never thought possible. They've been tearing you down with their words for months, and when you finally discover what they've been saying, the heartbreak will be a wound that doesn't easily heal. Their family has been watching and judging you from the sidelines, and when you hear the extent of their betrayal, it will feel like a knife in your back. You thought you were part of their family, but they've been treating you like an outsider behind closed doors. When the truth comes out, it will break your heart into pieces. They've been plotting against you in ways you couldn't even imagine. When you hear what they've said, the pain will feel like a betrayal you'll never recover from. Behind every smile and every friendly gesture, they've been tearing you down. When you hear the truth, the heartbreak will feel like too much to bear. The family you thought you were becoming a part of has been speaking about you in the cruelest ways. When you finally hear the truth, the devastation will feel endless. They've been spinning a web of lies behind your back, and when you find out, the heartbreak will feel like the deepest betrayal you've ever known. The words they've spoken behind your back will leave you shattered. When the truth comes out, it will feel like the end of everything you thought you had with them. You've been the subject of their judgment and ridicule, and when you hear what they've been saying, the pain will be so deep, you'll wonder if you can ever move on. They've been quietly plotting behind your back, and when you find out what they've been saying, the heartbreak will leave you feeling completely broken. Their family has been crafting a version of you that doesn't even exist, and when the truth is revealed, it will feel like your world is falling apart. Their entire family has been secretly talking about you, whispering in corners, and discussing every move you make. You thought you were part of them, but the truth they've been hiding is far more painful than you can imagine. They've been telling stories about you, laughing at things you'd never thought could be used against you. When you hear what they've been saying, it'll feel like your world is collapsing, piece by piece. Behind closed doors, they've been dissecting every detail of your relationship. You won't believe the cruel things that have been said, and when you hear it, you'll wonder if they ever truly accepted you. You've been the main topic of their family discussions, and not in the way you'd hoped. When the truth comes out, it will feel like a betrayal so deep, it'll leave you questioning everything. Their family has been watching you closely, gathering every moment and interaction as if preparing for an inevitable confrontation. When you discover what they've been preparing for, it will tear at your heart. You thought you were just misunderstood, but they've been crafting a narrative about you, one that's far from the truth. When it all unravels, the weight of their words will shatter you. The entire family has been plotting behind your back, twisting your actions into something dark. When you find out how deeply they've misjudged you, it'll feel like the ultimate betrayal. They've been spreading stories, rumors, and falsehoods about you for months. When you hear it from them directly, the sting of their words will linger far longer than you could ever anticipate. You always thought their silence was a form of respect, but in truth, they've been talking about you constantly. The real reason behind their discussions will hit you harder than you ever expected. They've been hiding something from you, and when the truth comes out, you'll understand why they kept you in the dark. It's not just a secret, it's a revelation that will break your heart. Their family has been quietly judging you, every glance a disguised judgment. When you finally hear what they've been saying, you'll realize that you were never truly accepted. The whispers behind your back will soon become clear, and when they do, you'll be left wondering how things went so wrong. Their entire family has been talking, and what they've said will leave you devastated. You thought you were making a good impression, but little did you know, they've been discussing your every flaw. When you learn the full extent of their conversations, it'll be like a dagger to the heart. For months, They've been carefully crafting a story about you, one that will make you question every memory and moment you shared with them. When the truth is revealed, you won't know who to trust anymore. Their family has been watching you with eyes that only see what they want to see. When you find out what they've been saying behind your back, the shock will leave you breathless. The love you thought was being built is being torn apart by their family's constant meddling. What they've been saying behind your back will leave you broken in ways you never imagined. They've been talking, analyzing, and judging you without you even knowing. When you finally hear the truth, the pain will be so overwhelming, you'll wonder how you can ever recover. Their family has been dissecting every part of your life, and when the truth comes out, you'll see that they were never on your side. The betrayal will cut deeper than any words could describe. They've been making decisions about your future without you even knowing. When you hear what they've been planning, the devastation will be unbearable. The entire family has been involved in conversations about you, and when the truth comes out, it will feel like your heart is being ripped apart. You never saw this coming. They've been keeping secrets, and when you finally uncover the truth, the weight of their words will feel like a burden too heavy to carry. You'll wonder how they could be so heartless. Behind your back, they've been creating a version of you that doesn't even exist. When you hear what they've been saying, the heartbreak will be too much to bear. You always believed in the goodness of their family, but what they've been discussing will reveal the darkness hidden beneath the surface. The truth will break you in ways you never expected. They've been analyzing every word, every gesture, and when you find out what they've concluded about you, the betrayal will leave a scar that never heals. Their family has been talking for so long that they've convinced themselves of a version of you that's completely untrue. When you hear what they've said, the pain will feel unbearable.